thought it was good. I thought it was a good starting point. I thought it was better than most day ones. I thought that the days that follow should be better than this.
Tinsley had a glove on his throwing hand today. Is that pretty normal of him to do?
I think so. I don't. I just look at the ball, I guess. I mean, they'll wear gloves sometimes because they're tacky, and they can grip stuff. That's a good question. I don't pay attention. All right.
You said a few days ago that you wish football was all year long. How nice was it to get back on the field?
No, it's good. I mean, it is good. We had a lot of energy today, and that's. And then the other thing is, I thought we had a little more precision than you sometimes do on a first day.
Anybody in particular stand out to you today out there?
No, but in general, the young guys. I thought the young guys and the new guys were impressive. Maybe one of our better groups of young guys, that we've had here, and they look better physically too.
Quarterback position today.
I thought they both looked good. I thought they both looked pretty good, and team in particular. Skell I thought was pretty good, but I thought both of them looked good in team in particular.
Tay Martin received pretty high praise from Minshew earlier. What do you see from Tay Martin? Is he someone we're going to look to see lead the receiving corps this year?
I don't know if he'll lead it, but he's a physical, explosive guy, and he's got a little bit of experience. He's a talented guy, so we're just excited to see him continue to develop. And as even if he makes a good play here or there, I still think he's got a lot of upside.
Trey and Gardner working during the team series today. Will it be those two kind of going forward, or is it going to be Gordon and Cooper tomorrow? And then
no, we'll check some guys out. We'll look at some stuff. It's not going to be an extended deal, but we'll take a look and see where everybody's at.
Do you have pretty common experience with graduate transfer quarterbacks, or is this sort of a new thing for you in general?
Generally new. Most of them I get as high school kids. Josh Heupel, I guess, was a transfer. I'm trying to think, just going through the lineup. Heupel was a transfer guy. They had a guy, he ended up playing tight end, though, so he didn't play quarterback. I would say this is the only one that's only got 1 year, and it's only the second one that I've had.
You haven't seen a ton of him, but what are your impressions of Gardner overall?
I thought he's good. Plays with a lot of energy. I thought he looked good really throughout the day. I did. I mean, he wasn't perfect, but I didn't see anything that wasn't encouraging.
With such a battle at QB, how important is it or how nice is it, I guess, to have such depth at wide receiver?
Well, I think it's good. Those quarterbacks, though, need to do the best they can to separate themselves, and then the receivers, we got to continue to develop them. They're talented, but we're not real experienced. So
it's going to be hard to kind of whittle it down to 8 guys with all the talent you have. There's probably 12, 13 guys who probably could play.
Well, you hope it is. But and then you hope it is. Then red shirts will factor in on some of them, and I think it will. Yeah.
Gardner seemed to have pretty good leadership qualities for a guy who isn't familiar with the roster quite as well, and seems to be able to vocalize things and kind of rally the troops.
I thought so. Anybody that's got energy, that gets contagious, and I did think he plays with a lot of energy, and I do think it rubbed off on like the O-line, things like that.
Speaking of leadership, how has Hunter Dale stepped up? With the absence of a lot of veteran players now, how do you think he's been stepping up?
He played relatively early. He's played quite a bit, and he's an incredibly hard worker, and he's a smart guy. So I think he's just kind of generally did what he's done from the beginning, but improves.
Will you keep Calvin on the outside, or do you think he'll experiment a little on the inside?
I'm not sure. I think we'll keep him on the outside, but I'm not sure.
Sorry, go ahead.
You guys pack it up and head to Lewiston today, or for the rest of fall camp until at least the 10th. What do you like about Lewiston, and what do you guys do team bonding wise?
Well, I think it's good to bring, as far as bringing the team together. We're all in the dorms together. We're all at the that the whatever you call it, the student union, which is a small one. The biggest thing is everybody's together doing the same thing. Not a lot of distractions. Just a great venue to do a lot of teaching.
When it comes to picking a quarterback, is there any characteristic that you maybe hold higher than others, whether it be, arm speed or athleticism, experience, anything like that?
Who moves the offense the best? That's the single most important skill. Make good decisions and accurate. That's where it starts. If they can't do those three, they can't play. Then after that, you look for quick feet, speed, and arm strength.
How much more cohesive is the O-line day one of fall camp compared to spring camp when they kind of first started out together?
A lot better start than the first spring, no question about it. And then part of it is some of these guys have gotten in shape, and then I think our communication was better too.
Which one in particular has gotten in kind of better shape?
Uh,
A few of them.
Boy, I think a bunch of them. Abe has for sure. I'd have to say all of them. Most notable is Hungana. He looks like a different guy. So most notable is probably him.